It's the most dumbest way to do it, but hey. Welcome to Cooking with Solitude. Today we're making breakfast. Get with it, my dog. Alright, so right now what we're gonna make is something simple, something sweet. I was gonna make for the whole family, but they're not here. So it's gonna be just for me. And what we're gonna make is French toast and spicy bacon. So first thing you wanna do, you wanna get this nice hickory smoked bacon. You don't want them too big because I got them in a small pot. You want to preheat the pot so it starts to sizzle the minute you put it on the plate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fix the angle. Just cool on me. So, there you go. So after you cut those bacon pieces into twos, you want to slit it nice. See that sizzle? You hear that sizzle? That's what I'm talking about. Nice little sizzle. Now, once the bacon grease, I know some people don't eat pork because the animal is a slog and it eats its own feces and stuff like that. But hey, we need live on, so stick with it enough. It's a crazy way to eat this one. So you're gonna let that sizzle for a little minute. Keep it on medium heat. By accident came up. Keep it on medium heat, and then rotate the steak away from you. After convection in the pan and the stove, helps to really get there. Some ingredients you're gonna need for the spicy bacon is maybe a little bit closer. Gonna use some honey, some pepper flakes. If you're feeling fancy, some hot sauce, but this would be not good, you know what I'm saying? So as that cooks, my honey's kind of finished. But anyway, man, how you been feeling, good? Just cigarette, man. How you been feeling, good? That's great. I didn't want to come in here and start thinking anything, talking anything about quintessential life and spiritual awakening, because people do get tired of that. Sometimes you just want to enjoy life and life is cool. But I feel like our minds have been warped so much by the so-called things that are normal in society, which is kind of insane, that we are looked upon as not only animals, but lower beings than what we actually are. I'm going to become a billionaire. I know. How you going to become a billionaire is the ethical way. There's no such thing as an ethical way to gain money and trust. You know how some so-called anti-villains or anti-heroes. See, the anti-hero does malicious things to get to a bigger cause. The anti-villain does the opposite. But he will destroy the world just to get his brother back, But a hero will kill his brother to save the world, you know what I'm saying? Let's slow that beat down. Listen, this is not the right thing to do. Don't use your hands if you're not, I don't have no nerves in my fingertips to crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I got the glove on too, so it kind of negates that. But oh my god, I almost dropped the sugar. You want to be safe. Let's get a nice floating crisp on the side. Lift that up. I'm no chef, man. So. I like to cook my bacon slow so it can be even cooked. I don't want to the fatty taste on the edges. And then you wanna prep like a container or something with napkin to get the grease and today, honestly, I feel like I'm only gonna use one thing. If you're interested in if you even know you can do it, you're not doing yourself. Still, just forgive yourself for doing what you're doing every day. I think one day I want to talk about generational curses, family curses. And with that, I don't think I'll be talking about like how things will happen to a younger individual, and they will protect the person that did that to them, maybe because their family and won't disown them. That's a deeper conversation today. Keep it nice and calm. I load the heat down just to get a nice little simmer. You want to see that grease on there. Sometimes I usually mix the grease with my French toast to have a little salty taste with the sweetness. But you do as you need. Now, if you want some of my recipes, I can't do that one for you. I just can't. Go look up in the internet. But I can, if you lock in, if you really lock in, and you see what I'm doing, then you will understand. You cut the bowl. Making the French toast last. It don't take that long. Because you need on the You want to drizzle the most bacon grease on your bacon, so you don't have that much to clean up. You know, we all cook differently. You know, the perspective of cooking is a different way to put shine light on creativity. I should have added cooking on creative arts instead of just coloring it. You know. So man, I've been doing this every morning. I'm usually not that loud. You know, I'm not a morning person, but I try my best to be. How that bacon look to you, Tony? Number 5? Should we keep it on a little bit more? This one was 5. Okay. This one might be done. So let that drip. This guy must be mostly fat because he's cooking super slow. So once it starts to shrivel up, okay. So I'm not really a chef, so don't take my word for it. But these parts right here is mainly where the fat is at. So like say on a steak or a ribeye, we tend to cut that off. I'm gonna go open a window. You coming with me or you walk my hand? Low heat. Yes, I'm walking on with low heat. I don't want to use all the oh, sorry, you got this. I like this. I just do this like. Well, I guess to the internet I kind of do because I only make videos when I'm here. See how the bacon's doing. How that bacon look, bro? See, that look like some top tier bacon you get from a restaurant. Get you right. Never put your hand over the because it can possibly go. I can't really show anything. Well, you just get used to it, yo. I ain't no bad at Don't get it confused, guys. I do eat a lot. Should I make more bacon? Who knows? I might save the bacon. say that bacon grease for French toast. I know, bro. Why do Americans eat so unhealthy? Well, it's cost efficient and it's easy to maintain the masses when they're fat or they're feeling sluggish. Alright, I think that's really it. So now, don't cross contaminate your uncooked meat with your cooked meat. You might get salmonella, but I got an iron gullet, so like, yeah, I'm good with different things. What's wrong, Deuce? Nah, he out here ground. He must be about to squirrel. What up, boo boo? What's wrong? You see a squirrel or something? The way you was down, you seem like you see a squirrel. Alright, man. Let's get to some cook that. Stupid doops. Alright, man. So listen. Where can I put you at? I don't got enough. Listen. I know it's together. Pull on me, bro. You want to keep a bowl? I got some sugar in there because I like mine extra sweet. Then you want an egg? One egg. Crack it open. What the hell was that? Oh, good. The honey drop. You want an egg, some sugar. Then you want cinnamon, vanilla abstract, and then nutmeg. If you like the taste of that, you know. And you can go further on with that, but it's only how you like it, to be honest. This is my personal preference, so don't take it for like all no be all. I like to cook the solids first, you know. I like to mix the solids in first. Maybe that's it. But hey, all cooked differently. I know how to cook some green dishes, but not that big on it. But anyway, so now you can add the milk. If you're lactose intolerant, you can use almond milk. My significant other, they like almond milk pretty good with their French toast. For some reason, I don't know why. Make sure you watch the bacon. If you're going to go to a different island, make sure you just put the food on low heat, even if you're not going to be gone for that far, because you don't know how, you know, stuff could happen. It's just a precaution just to keep everything safe, especially when you're ripping and running. That's how I control things together. I keep everything on low. They might complain about how it's taking too long, but I'd rather that than burn the food, you know? And no, I do not have one of those little things you do to scramble your eggs. Not because I'm poor, it's just that I'm not bougie, you know? I used to sweep carpet back in the day. Make it nice and strong. So you want a nice little thick consistency with that. Can you even see that? I don't know. I'm trying to lower it. Nice little thick consistency. And then after that is made, you can add your nutmeg or more cinnamon. I like to add a dab of more cinnamon for each dab of bread. Okay. So we have processed bread and everything. Don't look too deep in it, bro. Listen, we all live and we all die. So if you want to eat healthier, go ahead. But oops, forgot about the bacon. See, that's what's good to keep it on low, because now my bacon's not burnt. Tap in, yo. See, if my bacon was on hot, my jump would have been burnt. And I just got 2 more slices to cook, and then after that, we're probably just gonna, I don't know, keep everything on low. So after that, this is how it should look. To be honest, I was gonna use one pot, but now I'm gonna use 2, just so it's like it will keep taking a little bit longer than I expected. Not because of the heat, but maybe because I gotta only use one pot, but it's just really multiple. So when I preheat the pot, the you don't let that sit. Nobody told me my battery. Can you still see me? Alright, I can't really hear that good. I don't want to hear my voice, but at the same time, I want to talk. That right there, that's pressure. I know, right? So much sodium in pork, man. Listen, that's okay. So, we're gonna heat your stove with. We're gonna add the honey and the pepper flakes layer. That's just an add-on. I know bacon and French toast, no eggs. I like to get fed eggs a lot with girl. It didn't work, obviously, but it made me like almost allergic to it. So I try to use less eggs as possible. So while your last 2 strips of bacon is on a small heat, this is a saucepan, if y'all don't know. We'll probably break down like how pans go later on in the day. Let me back you up. Back you up all the way in the corner. So bam, this is the consistency. Okay, let me not. This is the consistency you want. I know it doesn't look too pleasing to the eyes, but sometimes the most ugliest thing takes the most beautiful. Alright? So after you're done mixing your consistency, right? I have, as I said, my body has an age, my mind is mine, but I still do immature things. So I would try to clean up mid-cook so it won't be that much mess in the long time. And that would just instill in me great beatings and yells. I'm playing. We all get disciplined here and there, but sometimes too much is too much. So you want to put that up while your bacon is cooking. You want to check the second pot that is heating up for your French toast. So we don't have real butter. We have margarine. It's processed butter, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That's the only thing they really had. So I really eyeball how much butter I use. I know that's kind of crazy, but yeah, it is what it is. If this is clean enough and it's disinfected, you can just cut it on the table. If it's like not like good stuff, you know. And it's frozen, so it's gonna bam. So as you got like a nice little piece, either way you can do it. You could break it into 3 pieces. I know, how did I get 3 clean? I know, I'm just that guy. You can drop 1 into the mixture or onto the pan. So I just started doing this, so I dropped 1 into the pan, and then I dropped like 1 into the pot, and that usually tests to see how hot it is for the start of it, right? Good lord. Let me get this out of the way before I burn something. Get you out the way too. Alright. You know how like when you're frying something, you add a little bit of water to test how hot it is. I add butter to the pan, so it's not non-stick pans. It's kind of heavy some when it comes to cooking. So after you take it off, you just want to add a little bit. You know, just rub it around, marinate in it, lather it up like it's essentially oil. And then, yeah. After that, it has a nice little consistency. Your bacon should be on low, so it should still have some fatties on it. You can add a dab of bacon grease, a dab. It's a couple. I know. Listen, as you cook, you tend to see you can start mixing up things that you're already about to eat. This is the same that I always do. It's all going in the same place, so why not mix it together to see how it tastes? So you got your consistency, right? After that, right, low down the heat. You got bread. I'm not gonna lie, I might kill this bread, mainly because nobody's eating this and it usually goes bad by the time anybody wants to touch it anyway. So how many are we doing? I say I say about 4. I'm I'm a big book guy. I got a sleeper build. So yeah. Got your 4 breads and your consistency. Move that over here. 1 minute. I don't lie. How long is it? Dang, it took me like 20 minutes to cook a full meal. That's crazy. Around 20 to 25 minutes. Yeah. Everybody wants to be an influencer, but I don't really want to be an influencer. I feel like this would be a good way to start who I am. You know? Because they can be like, oh, you started from YouTube, then you went to music, then you went to artistry. But I feel like entertaining is better to get to know somebody than just straight spitting out facts 24/7. Right? Everybody will fact check you one day, so you just gotta know what you're saying before you say it. What's Sasha? Ooh, I never put y'all on this side, so let's see how this goes. Relax, my guy, relax. Alright. So, bam. First thing, you got your consistency. You get 1 loaf of bread, dab it in there, let it sit for a couple seconds if you want. And, you know, don't be too hasty, but you want to make sure you drip it. And then after that, you want to lay it down firmly. There you go. That's it's a good indication that it's about to get ready to cook, guys. Now with me on the other hand, that don't have enough cinnamon. So listen, my taste buds are different. Everybody's taste bud is different, you know. Even our eyesight is different. Our sense of smell is different. We might be the same so-called classification, but we take things differently. So did I put the cinnamon up? Let me check. I surely did. So there. So you want to season your mixture again for each dab if you want. You want to see it? I got you, man. That's how it should look, almost for each dab. And yeah. And then if you're a fat ass and you don't like the way to cook your stuff, you can press it down, put the heat up to max, and have if you like yours a little bit crispy, a little burnt on the edges, you can also do that too. But, you know, it's to each his own. Right? You can raise that heat up. With me, I have enough space to do multiple, so we're gonna do another one. Rock in. Dab that up. I like to do like a multiple dabs in it. Yeah, and you should have enough milk for 2 more. And then, if you're feeling bougie, you get a spatula. Press it down and make it more flat, which we're gonna do today. So you just twist your game, twist it. Where's the piece of plastic? Well, if you don't have a piece of plastic, you can also just do this edge by edge. Edge by edge. You know what I mean? The bacon's still on low, so don't worry, twin. It's not gonna get burnt. I think about multiple things when I cook. I know it sounds pretty dumb. So with me, I try to see, like, not the geometrical shape of the pan, but I try to measure it up to see how many pieces of bread I can put in there before it gets like crumbled. So with this one, I say the max is about 2.5. And with that, you can add a little bit of bacon. You just dab. I know it's not healthy. That's not healthy. Listen. Oops, I dropped the bacon in there. My side. I heard something. Now with that, you can flip. Ooh, that looking crispy, looking like grilled cheese type of bread. Flip. Ooh, that looking nice. You want to lower the heat down so it's too much smoke in the house. And then you want to higher the heat for your bacon. This is the slowest I ever cooked bacon. The slowest I ever cooked bacon. Well, these last 2.
feeling fancy, you can re-add another piece of margarine or slash butter to it, so it just doesn't matter.
I completely missed. Don't worry, it'll make a little steam. If you cook long enough, you shouldn't be scared of getting popped. Just like playing baseball. There we go. Y'all want to see something cool? Ooh, you see that? You see that? Ooh, yeah, boy still got it. Man. Get it twisted, he still got it. I still got it. I still got it. I still got it. Just adding a little bit more cinnamon to the mixture. Listen.
Don't be concerned about my health. If I get killed, I got killed by the government for so-called being a terrorist or conspiracy. Or conspiring to take down the government. And I'm not joking, I'm not this serious. You know there's some things you can't say. Like hypothetically, you can't be like, I'm gonna do this to the leader of America. But you only can say it by telling them not to say it. So technically that's not legal. You know, isn't that crazy? I know I sound like I'm rambling, but that's a crazy law, bro. Like,
It's for like a dictatorship more than anything, but you can't disrespect your leaders, I guess. Alright. Get up the pan, goddamn. I caught it. Oh my god. Chat. If I show you this, you'd be like, you're lying. Okay, now watch this. Oh my god. It didn't hit the floor. There was a napkin on my shoe and it fell. No bullshit. But anyway, mistakes happen, guys. Mistakes happen. This is how it looks. I know it doesn't look too appealing to the audience, but that's how it be sometimes. All right, bam. Oops, are we almost out of butter? So now we're gonna dab our another one. Dab. You wanna let the egg yolk drip off, cause once you start getting low to it, the egg yolk starts to stick on pretty good. Add a little bit more cinnamon to the part. Add a little bit more cinnamon to that. And then with that, I'm gonna dab our other one. Dab it. Tap in. Let it drip.
pour out your wrist. I know it seems like a waste, but how we gotta do things. No.
You bad boys. The bacon's almost done. Alright, I know I'm cooking slow, but I need the bacon grease. I know, right? So fatty. I know. But this looks pretty done to me. Where's the close? Damn, it's low. I'm gonna stop and make it. That looks done. Then with that, just I know that seems so unhealthy, but like listen to me. It's going in the same place, my guy.
Add a little bit of water to your bacon grease so it can settle down. Don't put it in your pipes. That's how you ruin your pipes for your sink. I did trade school for plumbing and construction. But I think that's common knowledge though. You want to save it in a container or something like that. That's what most people do. Right now, I'm just cleaning. So chill like that. I wish this would be more exciting, but I'm kind of tired. It's how it be. So by the time you finish cooking and still hot, it should look like that, nice and clean. Oh, no, let me just nothing. That's it. So how you think our French toast is doing, my dog? I think it's doing good, solid cheese. The heat was on low, so it's not gonna burn. But with that, you wanna press it down if you like them flat. But you can add like powdered sugar and stuff to make it more fluffy. But like, this is how we do it down here. Bro, I'm so slow. Alright. I'm still looking for social media platforms that my fans can use only for us, you know. So that's coming, but like at the same time, I still don't know. Medium heat is good to cook anything if you want, And I don't want to ruin the surprise, but we're cooking spaghetti for dinner, not lunch. But you know, breakfast was only made to sell more meat products. What was it? Was it the late 60s? I don't remember the time, but beef is actually the most important part of your day is actually your propaganda. Breakfast was only made to sell more meat. Look it up, I swear. And like how, like, look at the American breakfast. There's nothing but soup and salt. But also, for some reason, food is not a necessity in America. Isn't that crazy? We are the land of the living and the free, but it's only to a certain extent. Don't forget that. You will be indoctrinated to believe things that you can't even see with your own two eyes. Don't forget, we are not free. We are not liberated. We are content to our fake freedom. So, even if you want to be peaceful, right? It's hard to be peaceful when being peaceful is not how you get peace. Right? Isn't that crazy? Being peaceful is not how you get peace. Like, how does that work? They go, oh, like, it's either you restart, overthrow, you try to make so-called minor fixes to the thing that is already broken, which is impossible because mainly everything is around fear. It's a tyrannical depression, right? But it's either you're a conspiracist or you're super spiritual to the point you're telling me to eat mud, to line my chakra, or you just sit down and do nothing. Me, I'm trying to make a new one. I don't know a lot. I don't know a little. I just know enough to get me by, and I'm trying to learn that the more you know, the more you know you don't know. But everybody talks in big statements. So I feel like that's the misconnect from everything. Oh, it's too much grease to flip, guys. I'm sorry. I was gonna do a little flip, but it's too much grease to flip. So as soon as the powder and tool to flip, you have a spatula, don't you think? I know. But anyway, we're gonna put that on low, and we're gonna so-called make the spicy bacon. Even though the bacon's already salty right now, so. Oh my god, I did make a lot. It's not a lot, it's just, it looks like a lot. Am I a big bag? Hell yeah. Am I aware of it? Hell yeah. Am I gonna stop? Hell no. So, you wanna add your honey to it? I know it looks kind of watered down, but it's okay. And then, did my cat? Okay, it dropped. Anyway, you wanna add a dab of pepper flakes, just a dab. Not too much, brother. So, let's see what this is doing. Yeah. wash some clothes, man. I don't know. I'm gonna make some food for the homeless. Nothing too deep. Probably like some pork and beans. I don't record it because I don't. Mainly because either people say you're not doing it or you're doing it for another person. So I'm not making any revenue off the videos yet. That's a good thing. No ads. So I mean, you can watch a full video without, you know, being like, damn. Either you add honey or syrup to your thing. With me, I add syrup. Bro, do y'all remember the black grandma that used to be on this? Or was that a Mandela effect? Yeah, they took her off. That's crazy. Don't come after me and be like, why is there so much syrup? Alright? French toast absorbed a lot of syrup. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go bust down. I'm drinking water. I know, right? But this is how it looks like. Yes, I'm taking a bacon. Shut up. That's good. But I think it look like not too shabby. Don't look like nothing too special. I'll probably post this after I eat. See you in the next cooking video.